Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to Portal TV. Today is Saturday, August the 26th, 2018. Well, I did that without screwing up. And my audio's working. Okay, the 20th. So much fun. So we're going to go back into No Man's Sky today. This is episode 21. I've done a lot of No Man's Sky, obviously. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yeah. I've got almost all my plants planted. That means all 14 of each. And I'm up to 11, one major base and 11 outposts. I was robbed of one of my structures on one of my bases, so I turned off my networking. So, screw that, man. They need to work on that. I don't like the idea of pirating when you go to that much trouble to collect materials. I would think it'd be really cool if they gave us the ability to create our own force fields that encapsulated our bases. Now, that would be cool. And then pirating would be okay. You know what I mean? But those force fields, once you get them up, need to be impermeable except for you or your guild friends. You need to come up with a guild idea, I believe, to make it work properly. And then, yeah, you could go on a raid. With the rule that trickery or two-facedness when it comes to getting in access to another person's base is off limits. And you do get penalized by being banned for like 3 months or something. But that's just me speaking. Because there are asses out there who will steal everything and say, well, make it better then. Or I'm going to continue to steal everything. And they're just small, sad, broken people who would laugh at what I just said and then try and kill my own base. So, no integrity, no moral, nothing like that. Hey, welcome back, Decap Smurf. Welcome back, Skinny Seahorse. You got 3 hours on my stream now. I don't even remember seeing you before. You've been sneaky. And welcome back, Electrical Scottaboo. Once again, we're getting into No Man's Sky. We're gonna have a little fun here. Let me move my little friend indicator over there. And later today, I'm going to get back into probably Overwatch. It's been a while since I played it. And it shows I have, yeah, it's ugly. It's ugly. So, playtime, 172 hours according to them. According to Steam, it's more. But then, you know, I'll walk away every now and then and do something. So, I think if you pause too much in the game, it stops counting your time. So, it's like a 50-hour discrepancy. That's huge. Someone's using Common Core. Yeah, it's just not adding up right. I think it's No Man's Sky, too. Yeah, I'm just kind of laid back. I don't have a pretty nice collared shirt or anything on today. It's one of my old t-shirts. Remote Technologies, one of the companies I use to do some high-end custom design automation for Nickelodeon and other customers. With my company, Home Tech, which is kind of on the rocks right now. Not on the rocks, it's just not doing anything. I was injured badly about 8 years ago. And doing well now, though. I'm getting back in shape, the whole 9 yards, so we shall see. We shall see what the near future brings here. Not quite sure if I want to start up Home Tech in that capacity again. We shall see. We shall see. Okay, it should load any second now since the shaders are loaded. And let's see, I have 1, 2, 3 more plants to finish up here. Hello, everybody. Do I have habitable? Don't want that. All right, let's go to my here. Base Computer Archives. Hey! Hey, Strongish Duke 5. How are you today? I think you're a new one, aren't you? How's Mixer doing you? Pick up Base Archives. Alright, let's do that. Automated archive recovery in progress. Let's see what type of cool stuff I get today. Push the button. Data recovered 27%. New data available. Search archives. I glanced backwards toward the wreck of my ship. My ship is not wrecked. Nothing more than a dot walking on this plane of... Oh yeah, this is a message from someone else. Yet the mountains seem no closer. I look up to the sky. And I see additional data available. Construction logs recovered. Blueprints reassembled and prepared for download. Search construction database. Exosuit. Data technology. Star Wars or Star Trek? Neither. No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky. It's kind of like a mix between Minecraft and Destiny 2. Kind of. More Minecraft. Exosuit technology, data extracted. Put it this way, it's a pervasive universe. And there's been talk that there's something like 75, the potential of it is like 75 quintillion planets. So even if you spend a second on every single planet, it would take us 1 billion years to see everything this game has to offer. And the planets self-form and the whole 9 yards. You know, it shows you a galactic map. Unfortunately, you have to be in space to even look at it. Or on your freighter, which is in space anyway, because it can't land. In order to look at the galactic map, and it's huge. It's gargantuan. I'm dead to you? I'm sorry. I am sorry. Now, I do play Star Wars The Old Republic. It's been a while, but I do play it. And I do have the, what's the newer one? Whatever. I haven't played it in a while either. Do you play The Republic? The Old Republic? That's pretty good. They just updated it a little bit again, too. A little bit ago, too. So, Exosuit technology, download plan, personal upgrade module. What a mad lad. Okay. Now you're just freaking me out. Readable, beginning defragmentation, leave. Yeah, do. Okay. You're on something, aren't you? Is it Ritalin? I was on Ritalin. It's not a very friendly drug. Let's see. Here it is. Life support upgrade. Is it really any good? It's a B module. Now, should I use it or should I not? Hi, Pete. My FIV cat here. Hi, Petey. What you doing? Yes. No, you can't be here. Nope. Fly free, butterfly. All right. He'll come back. He always does. Let's see. Do I really want to install that? Oh, let's see if it actually makes a difference. I'll just keep it up here. Ritalin's a drug prescribed to hyperactive children like I was. And it's, as they talk about it now, it was bad news. That's only 3% of my solar panel. That's not worth it. Yeah, I was on that as a kid. It can mess you up. Hello, goes body incomeless. Okay, you sound like a bacterium. All right. That sounds like a bacterium. Sorry, I'm just telling you like I see it. So I'll keep it in there for now, but if I get an opportunity to get rid of it for something better, I will. Alright, so we'll leave that alone. Anything else right now? Nope. So let's go back to my other quest, which is the Atlas Path. Find the next Atlas interface. I shall do so. But I'm also looking for my plant stuff. Yeah, Ritalin was supposed to, as they found out later, it was supposed to not be good for kids. Damn, is it like... No. Huh? I don't know. You better look it up. I haven't looked it up in ages. But other than being prescribed that as a child, I've never taken a single drug in my life. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's see. Gravitino host. I need ionized cobalt. I need chromatic metal, and I need Metallic ferrite. That's a lot. What's the next easy one? 100 emerald and 100 ionized cobalt. So the venom urchin, the one that was missing, the one that someone stole out of my base. Pyrite too. I think I already got a bunch of those. So what was the best way to get pyrite? Let me see. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it's base number 9. I'll get pyrite from base number 9. Greetings from Croatia. Really? Croatia. Get with the good work, well tuned. Love No Man's Sky. It is. It's a good place. Do ye hate? Strong, you are strange. What are you, a pilot? Do you hate it? Or are you a dwarf from Ironforge? Yeah, so I'm going to go get myself some pyrite so I can work on finishing up my Encino cactus. Thanks. You're welcome, Strong. So what do you play? What about you, Goss? What's your poison? Obviously you like No Man's Sky. What else do you like to play? Look at my Twitch page. You can see quite a few items. I'm going to go outpost number 9 and get me some pyrite. Arr. I don't think I have many. Let's see. Number 9. Okay, number 9. Send me 1 and 2 HDs, your guilty pleasure. I don't know that one. Nope, I ain't been to Ireland yet. I'd like to, with the last name of O'Connor. It's definitely on my list of places to visit one day. I don't know Senmu 1 and 2. Is it fantasy or more sci-fi? Hey, Commander Root, how you doing? Welcome back. Hey, Bad Apple, welcome back. And Slow Cool. All right, so where did I put my? I think it's right down here in front of me. There, buddy. Oh, good. I got 3 of them. That means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plants I can plant from all the pyrite. Arrgh. Well, I don't have enough room in my bags for them all. How far along in No Man's Sky are you, Goss? I really capitalized on getting my base built. Well, that is why I sound like a pirate. Yeah, but trust me, they don't write with ye. Are you sure you're right, lad? Captain, she's breaking up. She's breaking up. Because that's Scotland. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, that was a bad thing I just did. Yeah, we're like 4th generation. So one of my best friends who just died of leukemia was a son of Ireland. The Yu Suzuki game from the Sega Dreamcast. Ah, I think I'm familiar with that. First Hornet sandbox game created. Cool. Cool. That sounds like fun. Right, I need to get some carbon here real quick to refuel these. Do I have room for that? No, because I just put this stupid thing up here. Do I really want to? Let me move this to my ship. Now I got room for carbon. All right. Oh, carbon. Also waiting for Dragon Quest 11. I have not played any of the Dragon Quest. I do World of Warcraft. I do Star Wars The Old Republic. I do Overwatch. I do World of Warships, World of Tanks. I do Final Fantasy. I do Arcade. There's a few more. Haven't done all those in quite a while, but I do them. It is not. Cork. That's where my buddy grew up, who just died. Go visit it. I definitely visit Cork. Yeah, he was a very good man. The last person you would have that it was right to come up with leukemia. You know what I mean? It'll be a year this November. He's been gone. Medical Relations moved to Ireland in the last 2 years. Did they really, Goss? Ye boy? Yep, my boy. Closest thing I ever had to a brother. Lots of jobs in Ireland? Yeah. Ireland was going through a big renaissance there for a while back. But they also screwed up and got themselves in debt about 5 years ago. Though I hear most of that's been fixed. So, more power to them. Now, just another story like Greece. Remember, they got themselves in huge financial debt. I mean, like, ridiculous. And then Iceland got in trouble, too, because I think I forget what the politicians there did. They really screwed up. A lot of them are in jail now. They threw them in jail. But we need to do with some of ours here in America. We got some real boneheads in Congress. But enough about politics. My nice thing is my multi-tool. You have a warm welcome in court. I hear it's a nice place. Like to go see his mom, you know. It's got to be sad when you bury your own kids. Alright, which one didn't I do? Was it this one? Nope. Duh. It's the one that's... Oh, they're all moving now. Did I really fill them all? Yeah, that's full. That's full. What about this one? Nope, that one was the one that was not filled. There we go. Now they're all filled. Now let's go back and get my plants planted. Let's see, what else do I need for that one? I need pyrite and chromatic metal. I should have chromatic metal in my... I got 150. Only takes 25. So I got enough for 4, 5, 6. So just about right. About my buddy? Yeah, so was I. So was I. He's one of those guys that would call at least once a week, you know. And you keep expecting a phone to ring, even though it's been almost a year. Not good. He was a Cahill. Son of Ireland. Michael Cahill. Good man. Hardest worker you ever saw in your life. He would prefer to work 7 days a week than sit on his butt. Phenomenal woodworker. Carpenter. General contractor. Good man. Good man. We knew each other almost 10 years. All right. So, Goss, like I asked you earlier, how far along are you? By the way, this is my base, if you want to take a good look at it. Let me back up a little bit. Give you the bird's eye, not the bird's eye, but a distance view. There we go. Then my vertical farming, all my vehicle ports, all the science stations are in that section over there. All my storage units are in the special built, and of course my teleporter and all that good stuff. So they got refineries back by the storage units, and that's pretty much it. Let's see. So I want to do my pyrite, which is on my 3rd floor front. I got everything mapped out. 3rd floor front. There's a whole bunch of little bugs in the game. Nothing too major. Some of the quests you can't finish, which is a bit of a pain. But it's not unworkable. You know what I mean? And I know they're working on it in the background because sometimes some of the stuff just magically starts working. Another glitch is these base floors. When my landscape reset recently, it replaced my flooring with grass, which unfortunately means boulders can spawn inside. And since your weapons don't work inside, you can't get rid of them without putting a door on the wall and shooting from outside inside to do it. So hopefully they fix that glitch pretty soon. And there's a glitch in the ladders too. Watch this. I go to my second floor, and see, I turn it for each floor that they end on, but guess what? It glitches and you just continue going. Oops. So he's a mime. He's a ladder mime. Third floor front, I said. Okay. This is the second floor. And this is the third floor. And since they're kind of stuck like that, I have to kind of like do a side flight thing to get off. There we go. I've always been in arcades. I always liked farming. World of Warcraft is just too. What do I say? The farming they introduced in Pandora was just too. How do I say it? You didn't really have control over it. You know what I mean? And they have all those critters popping up all the time and messes like that. Arcades did a really great job of creating an environment where you could really grow crops as long as you own land. You know, you pay your taxes and all that good stuff, etc. Well, this is the same thing. You've got a lot of control. This is considered a hydroponic room, so I don't need to have be on a planet that these would necessarily have to grow on to grow. What is this supposed to be? Oh, it's Sinocactus. Only need. Oh, I'm done with this one too. Yay! So. And I like building things. That's why I've got over 2,000 hours in Minecraft. So that gives you an idea right there. Big Minecraft fan. Though after having played this with the graphics, it's kind of hard to go back to Minecraft because graphics are night and day. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's that problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay, that one's done. Oh, it is not. I spoke too soon. I need one more right here. Sinocactus. And there. I got 14. So I could put 15 in, but it would block the door because you can't go through things. You can't walk through it. So I don't do that. You can build one of these dome structures, these self-powered, because they're tapped into the base power, which is nice. Much better than the hydroponic tables that you have to give carbon. So yeah, that makes it really nice. But if you come up from the bottom in a ladder, then you can have 15 in a room instead of just a 14. I could grow that 15th one right there, but I have to cut it down every time I come into the room, which I don't necessarily want to add stuff to my bags if I don't have to. All right, take care, Strong. Nice meeting you. Be good. Stay out of trouble. And poof, he disappeared into a cloud of greasy black smoke. Colossus. Adventure, one of the first video games ever made. Yep, nice knowing you too. Be good. Have a good day. Let's see, it's Cobalt. Pyrite. Okay, that one's done. I got 2 more to do. I need to do my Gravitino hosts. And that takes ionized cobalt. 120 ionized cobalt. I believe I have quite a bit of cobalt. I think it's in my Colossus. Let me go down and get that, and I'll go ahead and make it ionized. And then the rest is simple stuff to get. And then my last one, the one that's completely missing, takes emerald, 100 of that. And I do have a mining unit, let's see, at outpost number 5. I've got 10 outposts and 1 main base. This is my main base. So, Goss, you still there? Goss. Goss is not still there. He left. He is gone. All right. So I'm going to get cobalt. As soon as I get rid of some stuff in my bag here, real quick. I don't need the phosphorus anymore. I can put it in my rummer. Polyfiber, right. And I need to make more. I can put the pyrite away. Gosh, there's just no room for anything. I am out of room for everything. A little bit of ionized cobalt here. Good, I got cobalt here. I can make ionized. So let's go to my, there's no door there. So let's go to my, excuse me. Oh, one more. I run like I'm drunk. Yeah, I think my Colossus has got some cobalt in it. Let's check that theory. Yes, I do. I've got a full 220. And that's the end of that. Check my roamer. See if I have it in there. My nomad, I mean. Nope, nothing there. And now check my roamer too. Since I'm here, no cobalt. So I will move on to, let's see, do I have room in my, I do not. All right. Let me go to my storage units. You know what? I'm going to put a, if I have enough, I'm going to put a little ramp right there. Now I'm low on carbon. Well, I can get that from a couple bushes right here, if there's any bushes laying around. Yeah, bushy, bushy, bushy. I can clear all my bushes out. Well, that sucks. There's some carbon. 2 carbon. Yeah, it's going to take a while. Just need 50. See, do I have 50 yet? I should. Yep, I got enough. Alright, so I can finish that little ramp for my door. It makes it easier getting in, especially when you're getting killed. It happens. Invalid position? What do you mean it's invalid position? Not an invalid position? Liar, liar, pants on fire? Oh well, I won't worry about it right now. So that take up all my empty slots. Nope, I still have one more. I'll put this stuff away. I don't need it right now. I'm going to make some circuit boards. They're worth 900,000 units. And all they take is polyfiber and heat capacitors. Now you can make, so I'm going to do, I did 2 yesterday. I've put my plants together like I have. It's going to give me the ability to put together 5 today. So that'll be almost 5 million. I'll go from 4.3 million units to 5. And if you come across the most beautiful freighter in the world out there, it's going to cost you about 200 million. It's not cheap. Or a beautiful ship is going to cost you 90 or 150 million. A ship can cost you 250 million. So I might be ready for that. You can actually make, someone on YouTube put together the recipe to make stasis chambers. Those are worth 14 million each. And he showed you what you needed to do to make like 4.5 billion every 24 hours. 4.5 billion. And that's what you need to do if you want to really rack up some money in this game. And, you know, be able to get any ship that your fancy enjoys or whatever. Okay, so anyway, blah, blah, blah. I needed to do what? Oh, I'm looking for cobalt. So let's go to my main storage units out back. I'll use my little nomad to zip over there. Might as well use what you got, right? There we go. Cobalt. Yeah, there you go. Bingo. 1,000 right there. So I'm grooving. So let me run inside here and start processing that stuff into ionized cobalt. Yeah. So when it comes to resources, I'm really kind of rich now. I'm getting there pretty quick, and that means I can pretty much build anything. So it's all good. Cobalt, not ionized cobalt. I want the ionized cobalt. Just put that in there. See, now this is one part that's stupid about the game. If we have the same item, we should be able to put 250 cobalt in each one of those slots right up there, and have that have a capacity of holding up to 750 output. But they don't do that, so you have to kind of sit here and waste time letting it percolate, you know, or build 3 of them, and that's just, you know, it's just too much base real estate being taken up. That's just silly stuff. Whew. This is the part where you all fall asleep. Ionized cobalt. So I need 120 ionized cobalt for each one of those gravitino hosts. 25 chromatic metal and 25 magnetized ferrite. So I have to magnetize me some ferrite. I need to change the design of the base back here too. What I think I'll do is I'll bring around my storage facility to the back here, connect the 2 up, and then I'll be able to put down more of these large refineries. Yeah, my nose is itchy today. So I'm thoroughly enjoying myself in this game. Kind of it can be, because of the way it's built right now, if you don't want everything destroyed, it's kind of a solitary game. You can have multiplayers in, but even with your friends online, they can't use your teleports. So that's why I say we need to have a type of a guild type situation where if we have teleport, as long as, let's say if they want to make the rule where the person has to have made at least 1 teleport by themselves to be able to use yours, fine. If that unlocks that they can use your friend's teleports, then great. I don't have a problem with that. But to never be able to use it, because it's kind of a broken multiplayer to me. You know, it just doesn't work. And let's see, you got the Nomad, which is definitely a single-person vehicle. But the Roamer should be a 2-person vehicle, meaning you could take a friend along with you. And the Colossus, you should be able to stick 5 or 6 people in that baby. But they're all single-unit vehicles. And everyone needs their own vehicle to go somewhere, and that doesn't make sense either. If they want to take off and do some hiking in the backcountry. So, Pete Louise. Sorry about that. I'm getting enough sleep. Oh, I know. I need a peanut butter and honey sandwich. I just had some cereal. And it's already noon here. It takes me almost 2 hours every Saturday morning to take care of my rescues. I have 15 of them, cats. You know, first you do all 5 litters. Then I vacuum all the floors. Hey, hello, Solomon. How are you today? Hope you're doing good. Are you a No Man's Sky fan? I'm making myself some ionized cobalt here so I can plant the rest of my gravitino host plants, which give you a gravitino ball. Then that's the second to last plant I need to completely do. Then I have my venom urchin, which it looks like it needs a lot of ionized cobalt too. I get that done and my farm is finally finished after about 3 weeks work. 2 weeks. 2 weeks work. Later today I'll be making some circuit boards, which are worth almost $1 million a pop in units. And then I'm going to work my way up to making stasis devices, which are worth 14+ million. But I don't think we'll get to that today. Alright, let's put that in my exosuit. And let's grab some more cobalt from my exosuit. How much of the... I'm down to 25 chromatic metal. I'll have to restock that. Cobalt. Ding, ding, ding. See, this is the part that's just dumb. I should be able to stock all of these up back here with cobalt and have it just create. That should have 1,000 count, the output. I mean, it's the main processing unit. Why would it only have 250? It doesn't make sense. So this game is phenomenal for a new release. It doesn't crash, but there are little broken things or things they just haven't thought through that need to be corrected. I've certainly put in enough requests, suggestions. Because they don't have to sit here and dick around forever. You can put it in, walk away, come back, and the work's done. I like to see them make hoppers like in World of Warcraft, so we can control, automatically put it into something else that would start up automatically and continue the process. Because then you've got a factory. I mean, you can do that you can do that in Minecraft, which is supposed to be like medieval times. Your biggest weapon is your bow and your sword. Here we've got laser beams. I bugged them about making elevators too, because here we are, we can teleport from planet to planet, but we have to use a ladder to go up or down on our base. A nice hover elevator would be cool, It's going good, Salomon. It's going good. So I asked you, how do you play a lot of No Man's Sky? This is the hurry up and boring part. It's fascinating. The whole thing's fascinating. Like I say, I'm just shy of 200. Well, according to the game producers, I'm shy of 200 hours. According to Steam, I'm just shy of 250 hours in the game. So, whoever you want to listen to, pretty big disparity. Steam is accurate for real time. I don't know what they're thinking of in the game. I guess if you leave your character for more than 30 seconds or something, it pretty much says if you're not actually doing something, it doesn't count the time anymore, like the clock stops. Maybe it's a minute. I don't know. Anyway, I've got a lot of bases. I've got my primary base I'm in right now and 10 outposts, which take me to different, rare resources that I need to grow plants or create stuff. One thing I haven't found yet is an actual uranium deposit. The day that happens is celebratory, because you need a lot of that. You need it to create your unattended mining units, and those are really important. Alrighty, this is fun. So I need 120 for each of those. I need magnetized ferrite too. This is really probably the time I should start building onto the base to kind of incorporate all of this section back here. My storage unit just to the right on the outside, and this. In which case I'd have to disassemble part of this and bring the other part of the base around. Yeah, I might just do that. Then it's all under one roof. You've got all your storage units and your primary processors all working together. Okay, so that's another 250. And I'm going to need some more, so let's throw another batch on there. I think I have one more thing of cobalt here. I do not. I lied. Such a bad human being. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Alright, go to this. Oh. So I've got enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have enough chromatic metal, and I have no... I've got a little bit of magnetized ferrite. So I'll take what pure ferrite I have left and throw it in here to make more magnetized ferrite. Actually, I'll put my ferrite dust in there for the moment and run that. That'll give me my pure ferrite. Now just throw all the pure ferrite in together. That's a 1-to-1 ratio, which is good. If you get the magnetized ferrite, though, I think it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So you lose material, but gain a better product. Do 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 do. Here we go. So I just add this to the magnetized ferrite in my bags. To pure ferrite in my bag and make it all magnetized. That's 2-to-1 here. So that'll give me a bunch of magnetized ferrite too. So all I need to do is go pick up my chromium metal and we're good to go. I think it's in unit 4. If I remember properly. Storage unit 4. Numeral 4. Maybe it's numeral 3. 4th unit. Because they start at 0. Yeah, it's been forever since I played Final Fantasy. I have to do that. I always like the music. There's something lyrical about it. Alright, let me get out here and get some magnetized metal. A chromium metal, I mean. So, 0, oops, wrong spot. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's check 4. Look out, critter. Yep, that was it. Let's refill that, put that back here, and I got 250 of that. Good. Let's go make some gravitino host. Oh, look how lazy I am just to go over here. Took me more time to get on and off the vehicle. That's hilarious. Alright, so gravitino host is on the 3rd level rear. Oops, back up. So let's go all the way up. This is the 2nd floor. Hello from Ireland, Bushy Park. How are you? What part of Ireland? Oh, did I finish that? No. Oh, 3 right. It's right, so it's over here. Galway? Not quite sure where that is. I've heard of it, but I'm not quite sure where that is. Alright. Here we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4. I need more ionized cobalt. Well, I certainly have it down there. So, let me go make it. I'm doing good on everything else. Just need more ionized cobalt. This will be my second to last item I need to make for my farm. How's the weather out there in Galway? Is it considered your rainy season? Late summer? Heck, you guys might be getting snow pretty soon. Cobalt. Bam. See if I have any more cobalt right next door here. Oh, I've got 1,000 emerald. That comes in handy. It means I don't have to go to the planet and pick up more. No cobalt there. One nice thing, though, people can't steal stuff out of your containers. That was a good move on the designer's part. Gonna have to go harvest me some cobalt here. Check that again. Don't want all that, I just want to top off what I have. Ferrite dust. I don't need that yet. Though I do need it to make pure ferrite, so that means I got 2,000, potentially 2,000 pure ferrite, which is good, because I'm going to need a lot of that to do my expanding the base a little more. However, I'm definitely going to need to get more cobalt. Let's see. Cobalt is at what? Cobalt's at base 2. Yeah, and I set up some refiners on it too, so let me go grab my cobalt there. Let me just fly over all this. Get down to the front door. And I said base 2.